Hello, first tonight, the mother from Cambridge heading a national campaign to cut the amount of sugar consumed by children in schools. Rend Plating's founder of Sugarwise first took on the big supermarkets over labelling. Now she's taking on school food standards. Nearly a quarter of children entering primary school are overweight. By secondary school, it's up to nearly a third. Mosmi Bakshi reports.
Finding a child without a sweet tooth is almost impossible. And it's no different at Park Street C of E School in Cambridge. Today, the children are making chocolate muffins, but with a difference. They're virtually sugar-free. The school is one of almost 500 across the UK to have signed up to a scheme to reduce the amount of sugar in school meals. And it's been pioneered by a local mum on a mission.
I discovered that there are no limits on the amount of sugar in the school food standards, which everyone has to adhere to. So there's a limit on breaded meat to once a week, there's a limit on all sorts of things, but on sugar, there are absolutely no limits at all.
But how easy is it to keep children away from temptation? The answer lies in educating 4- and 5-year-olds about the hidden dangers as well as the hidden pleasures of sugar.
It makes your teeth get bad and your teeth can all fall out sometimes.
It rots your teeth and it could cause you problems in the future.
Government guidelines suggest 4- to 6-year-olds should have no more than the equivalent of 5 sugar cubes every day. In reality, some are having 10 times that amount, 50 sugar cubes every day.
It does shock me. I wouldn't have thought that was sort of an allowed amount per day. I think sugar is something that definitely as a parent you do need to sort of make sure you try and limit the amount that they have.
When I was raising my children, we had a lot of fruit, but I didn't realise how much sugar was in other stuff, in cereals, for example.
Back at school, and it's time to finish making those sugar-free muffins. Proof that what's in the pudding doesn't always have to be sweet. Mosmi Bakshi, BBC Look East, Cambridge.
Well, Dr. Giles Yeo is an expert on obesity at Cambridge University. I asked him how serious the problem is among school children.
It is pretty bad. I mean, we're just behind the United States. We're certainly the worst in Europe at the moment.
Goodness me. And the fact that children can consume up to 10 times the recommended amount just in the course of a school day.
The problem is because sugar is hidden in food and kids are programmed to love sugar, right? They're small little things. They need to come out, eat as much sugar as possible so that they don't get eaten by the tiger. And so they're programmed to like their sugar. And so we need to help them, stay away from sugar, which is hidden in all kinds of foods.
So how important then, briefly, is the Sugarwise campaign that we've been talking about?
I think it's important because they're not trying to beat people over the head with with a big stick. And I'm not a sugar Nazi. I'm just not, okay? Because I think we need sugar. It's our base fuel. We're just having too much of it. And so what Sugarwise is doing is being pragmatic about providing lower sugar options for kids. Look, not all parents are going to be able to go home and make the green juice and and give celery and make hummus, okay? So which is fine. But so we need to be able to have regular, normal foods that are available in low sugar options so parents have the easy decision to make in order to get their kids less sugar.